Welcome to this month's favorites. It's August favorites, and that means we are closer than ever to pumpkin spice lattes. Sorry. I will say though, I don't get my pumpkin spice latte until, I don't know, later in September because I do get kind of sick of them. So then by the time Halloween comes around, I'm like sick of pumpkin spice lattes, and that makes me sad. Why are we talking about pumpkin spice lattes? It's only just Labor Day. Okay, August favorites. I have a lot of makeup. You guys, I don't even think I have a skincare item here to show you. So who cares, right? Let's just get started. I want to pay homage to my Black-owned makeup brand video I did at the beginning of August. I found some brands for that video that I am so happy about, and some of them are in my favorites. So if you have found me because of that, then thank you. And also, you know what I'm going to show you. So but what I didn't include in the video, which I found not too long ago, but what I'm wearing on my lips, is Colored Rain. That is the name of the brand. I saw it on Jackie Ina's channel, and these are their liquid lipsticks, which look surprisingly like the Jeffree Star packaging. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm like, okay. So what I'm wearing is Vanity Rain, and this is their liquid, their matte lip, and it's very matte, but it is not sticky. Do you see? It's like, yeah, it is nice. So this is this color, and then I also got this shade Mary, which is actually a metallic, but it kind of doesn't look very metallic on me, but the swatch on the website does. But I think it's going to be so pretty as we get into fall. And then I got this one, which is Cali, which is actually a lip lacquer or something. It's more of a gloss or a lip paint, but it's got really good pigment and staying power, and it's definitely more for summer. It's kind of bright. It's like, but, and I actually just put in an order for a few more lipsticks and eyeshadows because I'm just so excited to find this brand. It is a Black-owned makeup brand, but it's, you know, it's got some great items, and I will link the website. There is a lot of affiliate codes out there for like 10% off. I don't have one. Maybe one day I will. But I think there's some other YouTubers that do, and so I will find one and I will just put it in the description box so that you can use it, right? Okay, so those are my lips. Speaking of lips, you guys loved my Iman. Did I say that better? I know who Iman is. Major supermodel of the 80s, gorgeous, wife of David Bowie, rest in peace. He passed away, if you didn't know. I believe they have a daughter who's also a model, but anyway, she was one of the first creators of a makeup line for women of color. So, you know, yeah, so she's an icon. She's a legend. But I used this lipstick in my video, and it was outstanding. This is called Scandalous, and it is just her luxury moisturizing lipstick. It's practically the same color of what I'm wearing. There is something magical about this formula that makes it look like velvet on your lips. It feels beautiful. You can get it at some Walgreens, at Walmart. It is an amazing lipstick, and I plan on going back and finding more shades. Yes. Speaking of, couple more items from that video, you guys. This is what I'm telling you about broadening your horizons. You never know what you're gonna find, and then they're just gonna be your favorites. Juvia's Place eyeshadows are so incredible. I have not bought the Masquerade palette, probably because I'm trying to kind of wean myself off palettes. There's going to be some holiday stuff coming out, and I just kind of, well, you know. But this is the first Nubian palette, which is what I'm wearing today. I'm basically wearing this entire, not this entire palette, that's not what I meant to say, but everything on my eye is from this palette. I think I have one bisque shade from my It Cosmetics superhero palette, just as like a, you know, yeah. But other than that, I am wearing this shade, this shade, this shade, this, and this. One, two, yeah, I'm wearing like 6 eyeshadows today. But that's remarkable quality. I love them. Okay, and then also, you guys, Black Opal foundation. This is Champagne Beige. I love this formula. I wish I'm making it lighter for I'm adding it with some other lighter shades I have from other brands. And this is the lightest shade, I think. So it is a little bit dark for me. So if you are if you're as pale as I am or paler, you are not going to find the shade without mixing it. But if you have any skin tone that is darker than mine or more olive, I think you will love this foundation. Again, it's also at Walmart. I know that this is not a Black-owned makeup brand per information that was discovered since that video and since Jackie's challenge that went up, because she included this brand. It originally was, it has since been a merger or an acquisition with, you know, a non-Black owner. But I believe that the original owner is somewhat involved still in the company, and they promise that they employ women of color. And so I still believe that it is just good to feature these brands that are of, you know, multi-diversity. So I love the Black Opal foundation. I've heard that the stick foundation is really good. I don't think it has a shade that's light enough for me, but again, if you have a darker complexion, I think you should try it. I've also loved my BU foundation I found at my drugstore. This is the light reflecting foundation, and this one was the $26 one that I was like, but I like this better than some of my Dior and Chanel foundations. Not my Le Beige foundation. I mean, probably just as well, but I was wearing Dior the other day and I was like, this is kind of not thrilling me as much. And then I went to this and I'm like, this is so good. It just really stays on my skin. It just gives a nice finish all day long. So I love it. This is the shade. Why are you guys so hard? 1. It doesn't really say on the bottle. I think it's said on the box, which I don't have anymore. I'm sorry. It's not the lightest. It's like the second or third lightest. It's also online at Target. Target is probably going to get it in stores soon, but right now it's just online. Yeah. One more lipstick. And it's not red, I promise. You guys, I featured this, I don't know, sometime. This is the Art Deco lipstick, and they sent this to me, and I have a discount code, Frugal20. Yep, I'll put it below. And be sure you're going, I will link the American website, because the German website, you can't shop from there, from the States. This is their Perfect Color lipstick formula, and it's shade 19, and it is nude, like nude, the best nude. You know, it's really neutral. It's not orangey nude, it's not pinky nude, it's not plum nude, it's like nude. However, it says something like native red, or it's got a weird name on the website. Just know that number 19 is the nude I am wearing. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this stuff is fabulous. Love it. Also, you guys, my Cover FX matte, the custom blot drops. I have been using this in my makeup I should say I have been using this before my foundation. I sort of have been moisturizing and putting on, I don't know, whatever, maybe like my Nyod photography fluid, maybe like my Becca backlight primer or something. And then I should actually put this on first. Okay. Anyway, I dab some of these like in her and here and here. And I just kind of strategically place it because I'm not oily. But what it does is it keeps the makeup from breaking down. So if you're already wearing a really good makeup and, you know, it's like long wear, or at least it's really good and it doesn't break down, then, you know, this is either going to work double better, or it's irrelevant, right? But my daughter, remember I said, if you saw my haul video, I bought this so that my daughter could try it because she would come home from school and she wears the MAC Mineralized foundation, and it would just, you know, she would just really need to blot right here and she'd be really shiny. And well, she's been wearing it to school and her makeup is like flawless. So it definitely binds your foundation, like it keeps like your oils from breaking through and breaking down your foundation. I don't have oily skin, but I can still get kind of glistening. So I like it. It doesn't dry. It really doesn't feel dry on the skin. It doesn't kind of make any kind of powdery or matte dullness. It just is magic. It's magic. My last product, you guys, I love my Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. Love it. This was in the Love Your Selfie 2 palette at Ulta, and I had no idea what to expect with this, and I am in love with this mascara. I still love all my other mascaras I've included in my Ride or Die or my favorites or whatever, but this one is now, again, in my list. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it is so good. It is so good. It has this magnetic technology, it says, but it's a really good, like, you know, it has the bristles on here are, they're not too big, they're not too separated, they're not too close. They're kind of just, I don't know what they do, but they grip my lashes and I feel like they kind of curl them, and they definitely fill them in and they make them longer, and it's kind of everything you would hope for in a mascara. Yeah. Okay, so that's all my favorites for August. And one note I would like to add, thank you everyone for your well wishes, your prayers, your messages, your snaps to me, your comments on Instagram, comments on my videos, anything about my daughter's surgery. She had surgery in August about a month ago. She had an ovary removed. I don't know if I ever really said that anywhere because I think before it happened it was weird to talk about. Now that it's behind us and she's doing really well, I feel like I can tell everybody. She's telling everyone. First day back to school, so what'd you do over the summer? She's like, well, I had my ovary removed. It was kind of funny. Anyway, so she's doing really well, and she's still recovering, but she's, you know, getting to be her old self. Well, she kind of is totally her old self, but if you see us on Snapchat, you see how goofy we are. But I like, that's my favorite thing of August, was that her surgery went well, and I think it's what she really needed, and we are hopefully at the beginning of all good things from here on out for her. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. So yeah. Okay, well, happy September, everyone, and thank you so much for watching this and supporting my channel. Share this video if you can, and definitely click like, and I will see you guys next time. Whatever. I will see you next video. Bye.